viewers, and welcome back to Mystic Worlds, and as always, this is Safe Haven, and we are here again today in the clouds. If you remember last episode, we started our Sky Assault, and we are back here again, and we are going to be taking on this guy over here today, hopefully. Hopefully it will just take one episode. It looks like quite a big dungeon, but I would like to conquer and complete that today. Excuse any noise there, just adjusting the microphone a little bit, just to make sure that it has optimal quality for picking up my voice. So, let me see here then. We have the route to it here. This is the route to it. I'm probably going to have to ender pearl down there, or I could make a bridge from the bottom of this tower probably. Although I kind of want to ender pearl and go for the gas spawners there. That would definitely be a good idea. And we have this castle here. And then there is this down here with a load of gas spawners on it. I'm not really sure about this. That one looks special in the middle there because it has some stone around it. There might be a hidden chest or something. So how are we doing here? I repaired my hat and boots. I collected some of the loot we found last episode. I wanted to bring the buffing station equipment here. I'm going to bring some wood. I've got some coal, chests. I don't really know as that might be useful actually today. That might be useful. Got some ender pearls already. I don't need any of this other stuff, I don't think. Don't really need anything in here. That's empty. Everything's cooked up. Done my repairs. So, I guess the first step is going to be to get to this island here. And then from that, how did I get up here before? Did I climb up on the furnaces? Yeah, there we go. And try and take out these, and then make our way over there. So, there could be more stuff here that I'm not aware of, that we will be checking out soon. You know what, I don't have any ender pearls for some reason. I must have put them all back. Or I put them in a chest somewhere. Yeah, there they are. I knew I had some, but I had them separate, but obviously somehow they got mixed up. So, ender pearls. So we need to ender pearl to this. I don't know what's in those other spawners. It looks like skeleton. Now, it is daytime, so they won't be active. We just need to worry about the gas. The problem here could be that I miss and I hit the lava there. But hopefully that won't happen. There we go. One down. That's going to spawn. There we go. Not a big deal. Didn't destroy anything. And what are these? Are these skellies? Yeah, they are. So we can break these. What do we got? Ooh, a diamond sword, 7 diamonds, an enchanting table, and 2 cakes. So that's pretty cool. So I'll pick up that loot later off camera when I do my usual sweep of the areas we've conquered. So now we've completed this area, we could actually take a wander down here towards the Lapis castle. Is that there too? Looks like there's a chest in there. I'm not sure if I want to go straight for that. Where's this? Oh, okay. So this goes to where the nether portal is. Right. And there's a chest there. I think I picked up whatever was in that chest. So this is over by the mountains. I see. Man, if I'd have knew that sooner, then I probably would have took this route instead. Because last episode I went on the big trek after finding the villager for the loot. Okay, so what do we got here then? We have a lot of mobs, including ranged ones, of course. I want to be mindful of that enderman. Oop. Get rid of that skelly. So I'm going to be careful here about how I approach this, because there's a lot of mobs around, as you can see. So I want to use my ranged abilities, if I can. There's a spawner there. That's the enderman. I don't really have to worry about him. So what I think I would like to do is try and go... Whoop, I'm in range now. I want to try and go for that. So if I'm going to do that, I need to get rid of the skellies. And that creeper there. Excuse me. That should be good for now. That is a creeper spawner. So on first sight, this looks to be a creeper-themed area. I'm going to use... Whoop. I'm going to use my knockback sword here to my advantage. I'm going to try and knock the mobs off of the side of the cliff, if I can. Apart from, obviously, the skelly there, who's being a little bit difficult. And I'm going to try and first sort of gauge the castle as a whole. I'm not really close enough to the edge in order to do that effectively. I'm not going to take any potions yet. We're only dealing with sort of overworld monsters, and we're in wide open terrain. I have my bow. So I don't really need potions right now. I'm going to just drop a few torches around. I'm going to be careful about how much I put down because it's going to make it max spawn inside if I'm not careful. These mobs I'm just going to take care of, naturally. Just a lot of zombies and skeletons. Oh, this is a lot of zombies. Getting lots of lovely, lovely experience. Sounds like there's some spiders inside. Probably cave spiders by now, I would have thought. We've seen plenty of them already, so... There's a regular spider. Oop. There's a creeper spawner right there that I missed. Blow it up for me, thank you. There we go. So we took care of that. I'm being shot at, I think. Yeah, there's a skelly there. So there's a lot of creeper spawners out here, so I assume that we're in a creeper-themed area, but I did hear spiders inside, so I could be wrong about that. Oof. A lot of mobs around. I've got to be careful of those snowballs. They could fill up my inventory, and they could become a pain really quickly if I need to pick something up. Say if a creeper blows up a chest. Oof. And that's exactly what I wanted to avoid. There's a huge hole in the ground now. Guess I can knock things into it. Although that doesn't seem to be super effective. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I want to avoid, if possible. There's a skelly. Shot me right in my backside, guy. There we go. Jeez, can I have a moment's peace, guys? Oof. There's a zombie there, for some reason. Oh. So many things! Give me a moment, please. Gosh. Oh. Nope. Oh, that was close. How's my armor doing? Not bad. Could be better. But it could be worse at the same time. It's one of those type of situations. So what was in this chest this whole time? A book. Icebound Citadel. Okay. So that's the name of the place then. Get out of here. Alright, so we have a bit of peace and quiet, and I can actually read what this book has to say now. Probably use this as a dump too. I guess I'll put the mob loot. Except for the arrows in there. Chests, I guess, too. Icebound Citadel, then. The dungeon in front of you is very compact, but simple to overcome. Make your way through the floors of the fortress to find several secrets that will help you progress in this map. Cool, so... Obviously, there's probably a bit more to this than just the wool, then, from what I'm hearing here. Has my sword got looting on it, or have I just been fighting a lot of mobs? It doesn't have looting on it, so... Must just be fighting lots of monsters. So... Gosh. Can't get a moment's peace. I'm looking for a place to set up my buffing station. I think inside would probably be better. There's lava there. Ooh. Don't like this much. Here's probably a good a spot as any for the buffing station. There we go, and I'll load my potions in there. Oh, I hear blazes now. Regen on the bar. There we go, we're gonna get splashed. What the? Am I glitching? For some reason. Get rid of that door, I don't want to get glitched. So this is obviously like a maze of some kind. Oh, there's a lot of mobs in here. Might need a better armor soon if we're not careful. A lot of zombies. I'm seeing a lot of things. I know that there's spawners above my head. The amount of torches, that's never good. Just regular spiders, thankfully, though. Over here, let me get some more torches going. Glad I repaired my armor before I came out. Ooh. So what's in here, then? I need to get some lighting up there, if I can, because it's a spawnable area. Now there is a spawner in there. I don't know what it is yet. What's that? Creeper. Ooh, another pair of protection 3 diamond leggings. I like that. Here's where the spiders are coming. I should keep them quiet for a bit. Don't even want to mess with what's in there. Those spiders right now. This is where things could get dangerous because I'm going into an area where there's blazes above me. Bedrock. Bedrock is actually good. Stops me getting into a real mess here. Ooh. So many mobs. There's fire everywhere. Got the spawner, that was the important thing. Need to eat some food. I'm gonna make sure that that regen keeps going. I don't want to get caught out with that. Now I'm gonna use my bow here. Apologise because you can't see, I must be stood in fire. Another spawner there. Get that one. No, I thought something broke there. If anything breaks, I've got to pull back because this is way too intense to even do without one piece of armor. Die, guy. It's really hard to see. I'd like to keep going if I can and just get all the spawners and then deal with the blazes afterwards. Because that's a lot easier. Right, he's down. There could be some in bedrock too, so I'm not gonna count that out. Here in blazes and other chambers, and there's spiders above me. So I'm gonna have to be mindful of that. Ooh, hello. Wow, one hit. Ooh. Here's where those spiders were coming from. Yeah. So this is the cave spider zone, apparently. We've got nothing above us. I apologise if any of you are struggling to watch this because I'm having to do Insta reactions in order to survive the challenges here. How are we doing on buffs? Just over a minute. What do we got in here? Zombies? That's a bit of a change. Oh no, that's a blaze spawner. We don't want that. There's fires around. Is there anything under the stairs? Nope. Alright, up the stairs we go. We have to be near the top now, for sure. Got one down. That's just a zombie spawner. Not nearly as threatening as everything else we've faced. This looks to be it. Some mobs up there. Now I've just got one gas spawner left. I do have ender pearls. Now while it is tempting to ender pearl to that, I kind of want to go up the side for it rather than ender pearl, just to be conservative. Once I'm on here, it's not such a big deal. There we go. Okay, so that's that. So now I can actually investigate what is in this box here. What do we got? Lapis ore, as I suspected. I thought that might be hidden here. So we haven't missed it then. That's good. This is the ladder we came up. So now that we've conquered this, is there anything else here? It said it would have secrets about the progression, didn't it? Oh, I don't have the book with me right now. I'll have to double check that because I think it said something about secrets to progression or something of that nature. Yeah, I'm just gonna hop down the side if I can. Blaze spawners all on the outside. That's not good. This is probably the blazes I was hearing earlier, actually. Might have to go do an equipment repair soon. With all this lovely experience I keep picking up. There's a spawner there that I did not get before. Things are getting intense. There's that hole again. Oof, I'm getting low now. I need to retreat, really. But I do want that. Gosh, guys, give it a rest. We also want the chest. And that'll do for now. I guess I'll leave all this stuff behind. There we go. So what did the book say again here? Oh, a pincushion. So, the dungeon in front of you is very compact but simple to overcome. Make your way through the floors of the fortress to find several secrets that will help you progress in the map. I only found one chest, so have I missed chests and all of that? Let me double check here, because I also need to pick the buffing equipment up anyway. There might be stuff I've missed. There was this chest. Did I even look in this? Oh yeah, that was the Protection 3 pants, that's right. So we looked in that one. What about in the spider room? They're all up there. Ooh, there's a poisonous spider in here. And a creeper. I got it anyway, so... Gotta be careful here. Stuff through the wall. That must be regular spiders, though. We're out of buffs now. Armor's getting a bit wrecked, which is hardly a surprise. So there was this room here with the blazes in it. I'm gonna have to be mindful of lava now, because I don't have the fire resistance any longer. Was there anything hidden here that I did not see? What about in this? No, there's nothing hidden in there. Almost out of torches. We're going to have to be mindful of that one. Nothing hidden up here. I didn't see anything around the actual spawner box. Huh. There's something up above. What is that? Oh. Put that back. There's something up here. Be careful I don't use my potion. There is a chest up here. 2 diamonds, 8 coal. I guess I'll snag it while I'm up here. Getting a lot of diamonds now. Zombie. Just gonna take a look around here just to see if there's anything important I missed. Oh, what about this glass? Is that anything? You're an Enderman. No, doesn't look like it. Just looks as if it was for decoration. And then there's this room. And this room we kind of conquered. There's nothing here. And then we have the surface. Some zombies up there. There's the wool room. Not fighting a spider. On a little platform like that. So yeah, I'm not really sure what he meant by that. Unless I've missed something. What about this on the top? Anything in those? No, doesn't look like it. So I guess it just must mean that whatever it was I've got. Probably the Protection 3 pants would have been useful, I guess. I think I'm going to go ahead and actually make a pair of Protection 4 pants when I get back to the main base, because I have a lot of diamond pants now. More than I'll ever need, so I think I might start upgrading to diamond equipment. Everything's on fire. So now I'm just going to get out of here and probably take the Lapis ore back to the... Firstly the sky base and then back down to the main base, I guess, is where we're going to be going now. And I think we've probably got enough for an episode here, actually. We don't really need to do any more exploring. Unless it's something we check out on the way back. You know, I'm going to pick that up. Because that way I now know I've looted everything in here and I don't have to worry about it. Oh. I pick all of that up? I think so. There we go, so... Oh, that's a lot of mobs on the front lawn. Oh my. There we go. Alright, so let's get out of here now. We're done. Okay, so there was another path, wasn't there, over here at some point that we didn't check out. That's back to the mountain. And we cleared this area. This is where the gas were. Alright, down here, that was it. Do I want to go for that now? I mean, there's a pathway right there to it, so I guess. How's my inventory doing? It's pretty full, but I probably could part ways with a few items at least. I'm gonna make some more torches. That's the first thing to amend. And let me get rid of some stuff here. I do not need gunpowder, spider eyes, or string. I don't need an iron door. I'll hang on to those. It might be nice decoratively. I have an ability to make a ton of those. So now let me load up my torches here. Get my torch gun ready. What do we got down here then to face me? Zombie. Not really anything new. What are these spawners? Are they blazers? Not even going to risk it. Not with an objective on me. Do want some blocks on the bar. That was not the only ones. That's for sure. Some iron. Let's get rid of those couple of mobs. There's blazers, as I thought. And that is why I chose to use the fire resistance potion. Get that zombie out of there. Oop. Some more iron. Probably not all the spawners here, so I'm going to double check just to make sure that we've not left anything behind here. Doesn't look like it. What have we got in there? Diamond chestplate protection 1. Power 1 bow. Not bad, I guess. Probably worth my time. Although that needs some serious upgrading with protection if it's going to get anywhere. I think I have some better ones, though. It'd probably be useful to repair things with, if nothing else. Alright, so we've conquered that little zone. So all that's left now is to conquer this area over here. We've not done that yet. I don't really know what's over there particularly. It doesn't look like there's much of anything though. It might just be a treasure chest like we just found. And once we've conquered that, then it's on to the next area, which will either be that big fortress over there, or more than likely the water castle and whatever's on here, on these ruins, I think is what we'll be doing next. And I do have a convenient pathway to get up there, so maybe next episode we'll think about assaulting that. And I can hop back down here without issue. And I can get back to my base. Straight in through the window. There we go. So that was fun. I enjoyed that. That was really cool. I like the premise of the dungeon with the different layers and the different types of mobs on each layer. That was interesting. A bit different to what I'm normally used to. So, as far as loot goes, I can get rid of some of this stuff. Particularly all the blaze rods and things like that. And let me see here. What would I like to do? I'd get rid of that bow, I guess. Some more diamonds to add to my collection. I've got a lot of arrows. Too many arrows, in my opinion. And we've got sort of dispensary junk. Chests. Can they not stack? There we go. And we'll put our coal away. I'm going to have that ready. Get rid of those apples. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my way down. And I could try and do this the fast way. And I kind of want to, so let's see how we go here. Let's see. This could go wrong. I've not noticed any invisible ladders yet, but that's not to say there isn't any. So hopefully Feather Falling will be my friend, but I doubt it. Oh, that's good. Hey! Ooh, imagine if I'd have landed in that lava pool over there. That wouldn't have been fun. Although I do have fire resistance, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered too much. So here we are. We're back already. That's not quite a trek, is it, really? So it's going to be the way back that's going to be the painful bit, but that'll be off camera, so you won't have to experience that. Nice quick way back there. I definitely know I can make that shot again. I'll probably actually spend some time here and actually see what I've got and bring up some better gear. So, wait, what am I doing? I need to deposit this guy. That's the next thing to do. So, Lapis Lazuli ore, the last part of the ore monument that we needed to fill, which is just up here. Here we go. So, the Lapis ore. So now, what have we filled up here? We filled the manufactured monument. We didn't get these yet. We've filled all of that. We've not got any of those. Filled all of that. Missing one on there. And we've got a lot downstairs still to go. So here we go, Lapis Lazuli ore on a 3, a 2, a 1. Excellent, so we now have the ore monument completely filled. Things are definitely filling up around here now. We've completely filled the monochromatic, nature, ore, manufactured, and the one down here as well. Which one is that one? The rainbow monument as well. We filled that one too. So we're just missing 4 here. And a couple up here. How many are we missing now? So 4, 5, 7, 9, 12. We're just missing 12. Just 12 objectives now, and I think 2 or 3 pirates. So we're definitely approaching the end here, guys. And I could tell it's getting harder now. I really do feel it's getting harder. There's more mobs. There's a greater challenge than in the earlier areas. I'm having to repair my gear more often, and there's been some areas like today where I've been actually physically threatened. You know, I could have died if I'd have lost my footing or didn't know what I was doing, didn't sort of watch my armor levels, that kind of thing. I do have that, and I could make protection 4 pants. Oh, how are we doing on helms though? See, this is probably better than some of these that I've got. Projectile protection wouldn't be bad, but I sacrificed feather falling for that, which I don't really like too much. Yeah, I'm not sure with these, because there's some nice armor in here, but I'm not sure if I want to save them for the even later areas or not right now. So I may save those, I think, for the time being. But I'll think on that. I'm definitely going to get some supplies while I'm down here, though. Like, I'm going to bring all of these ender pearls with me. I've been using a lot of those lately. Might have to farm some more. And I guess I will catch you next episode when hopefully we will continue on our exploration of the clouds there. And I think next episode we'll take on whatever that water fortress area is. Looks pretty cool, and I'm really excited to tackle that. So until next time, guys, see you later, and have a good day.